Hello and welcome to our Saturday afternoon. It's gone 3 o'clock actually. We've had a lovely slow morning in the apartment. I've been editing, he's been working, the usual. I made a lovely breakfast actually. So I had some potatoes that had been boiled and cooked the other night and we kept them in the fridge. So I fried those up, some oil with some lovely salt and bits and bobs. I also made a lovely fruit salad as well and used the syrup that we bought from Lidl the other day. And I also filmed a bit of a shopping vlog as well. But anyway, we're off on a bit of a mission now. My other half wants some techie bits and we've been recommended to go to somewhere called Corte Inglés, and it's a bit of a walk from the apartment, but we're all about the walks through the streets, so we're just taking the opportunity again to take in some scenery, which isn't all that exciting at the moment because we're just coming up here. The sun's actually out at the moment, as you can probably tell from that puddle. It hasn't been so far. It's forecast to be dry today, according to his weather app, but I'm not trusting it. I've got my umbrella in my bag. I've got a little backpack on today, as well as my little small camera bag. I keep noticing in shops, I've gone past them now, but loads of fancy dress costumes. And I do believe this week we might have got like carnival or something like that, or festival or some kind of event. I'm going to have to remind myself what it is. I used to know years ago and I've forgotten. Still going sometime later. I just had a little stop for water. I'm just pausing to take a little look at that old bell there. Oh, and here's the front of it. We're nearly there, 5 minutes away I think, or possibly less. Ivy's loving the railings and gates, the green and gold obviously, not the temporary ones. Yeah, amazing. Look, we could have got the metro, São Sebastião, but we wanted to walk. But El Corte Inglés, I probably won't go to film inside it. They're pretty strict about that sort of thing over here. As I found out in Lidl earlier, I thought Lidl maybe was a bit more chilled out about it, but they're not. We're waiting at the pedestrian crossing. We might well have lunch in here or some kind of snack. We had a good breakfast though, so I think that's keeping us going. We're eating well here, either with home cooking in the apartment or eating things out. So it's been good so far, food and drink wise. I was just saying to IB, the fruit and veg is just so delicious and juicy as well. Another thing we've noticed is just when there's a green man, don't believe it, because cars just seem to randomly keep coming anyway. This has happened multiple times. You just have to be very vigilant. Yeah, I've already seen the no filming sign. I presume I'm allowed to film the no filming sign. That might be me. Okay. We've successfully purchased 3 items, though not entirely without dramas, because there's a particular cable that he wants to just hardwire into the flat's Wi-Fi. Because every now and then it's been cutting out, and we did a lot of troubleshooting earlier with the guy, and he offered to buy it actually, but IB just said, I'll get it. Anyway, we were warned by the man at the till that it might set the alarm off, and it did. I had a little chat with the security guard, but I was just saying now, every shop we go in, it's going to flip and set it off. But anyway, we're hungry. We went up to the restaurant to have a look, and I took one look at the prices. I said, let's go to Pingo Doce restaurant instead, it'll be cheaper. If you do want to go there by metro, we discovered that it actually is a metro station in the basement of the actual building. So that one I pointed out, that there's one even better, especially if it's raining. Try not to get run over. Well, we had another no filming allowed moment, so we went in there. Anyway, we ordered some food. It's quite a long time to come. We never quite know like what the procedure is in this sort of situation. But anyway, we figured out eventually got some very hot steaming plates of food. I'll insert pictures here. So he had like a chicken leg and he really fancied a sausage. He had rice and spinach, which he said was delicious. And I had the bacalhau com natas, which is like codfish with cream, but it also came as part of that meal. It's got potato in it, and I didn't realise because I ordered a side of potatoes and I didn't need to, but I've actually got them wrapped up in a bag, so we'll cobble some food together. I might make a potato salad out of those later before we go out this evening. And I had spinach, which was very nice. Yeah, right now we're on a little bit of a mission because the light is fading, the day is going, it's already 5 o'clock, but my other half would like to buy some shoes, and we went to a lovely little shoe shop down in the Baixa area the last time we were here. So we're going to take a walk down there, which is about 34 minutes walk from here according to SatNav, and to see if we can buy the shoes they really liked last time, and we're rather hoping they still stock them. They may or they may not, but they might have some different ones, so let's go. SatNav's it's completely freaking out. Look, it's rerouting because it thinks we're in the middle of the building, so it's totally not. We're on a road, but I think we'll get there. Oh, got a bit of honky going on. My head thingy's come on. I'm cold now. So I can't quite get it right with the layers at the moment. I'm now cold and wish I had my coat. But anyway, we're walking to this shoe shop. He's just taken over the sat-nav on his phone because mine was just like doodling and like the little "you are here" thing, like all over the place. It seemed to think we were going in and out of shops and remote places where there's not actually anywhere you can walk, so I don't know. Anyway, we got a 34-minute walk and I'm cold, so hopefully I will warm up soon. I think we're going to enjoy this walk because it's downhill. Yay! Most everything has been uphill up until this point. We were by here the other day. I recognise this. The scenery is starting to become a little bit familiar now. You can see how that sun's starting to go down now, can't you? So this is Marquês de Pombal, and we were actually here the other day when we went to see that big greenhouse, the Stufa Fria. So that's just up there, because that's where that big green area is that we were at the other day. We need to cross the road. We're like, oh my gosh, this looks complicated. It's like a roundabout. In a roundabout, we've got a concentric roundabout situation going on here, and an emergency vehicle trying to come through as well. Had one of those, oh god, bloody green man, right? But cars just keep coming, like 2 bikes just went through. If you're Portuguese and you're watching, could you explain what the rules are with the green man, the homem verde? The car's allowed to actually just keep going through. It's working this time. Wonder if I'm on a cycle path here. I'll probably get dinged by a bike. Better get off it, I suppose. The lighting's all wrong. But for the first time in the history of this vlog, I've actually got a shot of Marquês de Pombal from the front, the actual front. I normally manage to film his backside as we're going past. There's quite a lot going on in the base of that statue. Apologies for any wind noise, it's really windy again. As somebody from the UK, it's such a novelty to see palm trees on an actual just like street in the city, and they're great big lovely mature ones, aren't they? So we're walking along this, I suppose, an avenue here, tree lined. It's just magnificent. Love the scale of it. Nice pants. They've got hammerhead sharks on them. What's not to love? By the way, because this is quite a famous avenue, I thought I'd better tell you the name of it. It is Avenida de Liberdade. I'm going to put that on screen because apparently when I try and talk Portuguese nobody knows what I'm saying. Nobody British anyway. The Portuguese seem to manage most of the time, but not always, so I'm obviously not quite there with it yet. Look at that then. Me and IB are like side by side like a couple of tourists. I'm videoing and he's photographing that building because we think it's amazing. Check out the calçadas. Isn't that exquisite? Well, I think so. See, I love all this street art luck. It really lifts my spirits. Wow, so impressed with the buildings. Got a metro station here, Avenida. That's the other side of the road. And we're loving this avenue. Just such an easy walk. It helps that it's downhill, to be honest. It is really pleasant because it's no effort. There's lots of little market stalls there, sales stalls. I don't know what they're selling. I can't quite be bothered to go crossing over because well, I want to make sure we catch that shoe shop before it shuts. Not the best shot because the bus stops are in the way, but that's a theatre there, Eden Theatre. Amazing. Oh, there's some kind of thing going on there. I don't know what it is. There's a load of people gathered, but anyway, we are continuing. I've noticed there's a lot of these underpassy things, and I keep thinking it's a metro, but when I get closer to it, it's not. It's something else. This is a car park, this one. An exit of a car park. Rossio. It's all the way to Rossio. I should probably actually elaborate a bit. There's a main line train station through there. It's Rossio station. There's a man entertaining a load of children there with the hugest bubbles you ever did see. Oh, those ones weren't that huge, but the kids are really enjoying them anyway. They're jumping up and down with excitement. Way, lots of little ones. I think that's because the wind is quite strong. They're floating off there into the air. Oh, they love it. It's causing a great flurry of excitement. See that? Those are the remains of a church that was actually partially destroyed by the Lisbon earthquake in 1755, and it was never properly rebuilt, and they've left it there as a monument to it. There's a fish bar here, and look at that name, Bastardo. Being slightly puerile, I found that amusing. Evidence we have found the right shop. Oh yes. Very pleased. Do you see the ones you wanted that you particularly liked before? Well, we went in the shoe shop, we had a look, they didn't quite have the right ones, but I got into a chat with the lady there and she said it's because they got winter stock in at the moment, but they're going to have new season stuff in, so we're going to go back because there was a very similar pair, wasn't there? They weren't the right size, but it was almost there. Anyway, we're going to get the metro back now because I think we have done our full quota of walking for now. We just got back to the apartment and I'm not sure what time it is, to be honest. No idea, but I need to sit down and do some editing now. He's going to probably do some work as well. We're going out tonight. I won't take the camera to that, but we've got a social engagement which involves playing music on a stage, mic'd up. It's not work, it's just social, like fun stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I better go on and get editing.
Life was reduced by it's gone.
Ready? Or should we just take a break now? I said stand and for you are about to see for which you're back on the patio, there's a street in the town. Second